up with that shit. Get up on my dick. Bloom beam for the wet niggas really be sick. Who that in that whip? Get go like Nick.
Welcome back to WHU Radio, number one college radio station all over New York City with your host, Intro Kev. We had to bring him out. We got Jay Racx in the building. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Who we got right next to you, too?
Freezer Cash, man. Y'all know the vibe.
Right, how's it going? How's life? How's everything?
Chilling is great right now. Living life for me.
How's your life right now with music?
It's valid for me. I be going to the studio frequently for me to draw some shit, and I be making videos here and there. I try to be consistent with it though. For me,
how important is consistency for you for music?
Very important. Like, I feel like the more music I put out, the more a lot of people gonna like it. So I feel like I gotta be real consistent and for me keep going with this shit.
Do you feel like in drill per se, do you feel like quantity is more important than quality? Because and drill rappers, they put a video out like every week. Yeah. But some of them are not good, but some, you feel me? So do you feel like right now people should look at quantity more important than the quality?
I feel like they look more of what, like, people like the video more than the song because people like to look at it. Feel me? So I feel like if your video is fire, then niggas gonna fuck with it.
All right. So what makes a Jay Racx video then?
You said what?
What makes a Jay Racx video? You know, you watching it, like, oh shit, I'm watching a Jay Racx video.
Because it's different. Like I don't, like...
The vibe is different.
Like, the vibe is different. Like, for me, like, my flow is different than a lot of people. So, like, yeah. And then I don't really, like, have a lot of people who, like, shoot it, edit it. I do all that myself.
Oh, you edit everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just have somebody come shoot for me. And I tell them to send me that. And then I just, for me.
Where did you learn editing?
Myself.
And, like, are you crazy with the whole effects thing or, like...
Type shit, yeah.
Alright, because that's different. I think you're, like, the only rapper that I've ever met. No, I think you is the only rapper I ever met that only edits their own videos and everything.
Facts, yeah. I do all that for me, like...
So who shoots it for you? Is it someone that you know personally or, like, you buy a cameraman?
It's whoever. For me, who I get in contact with somebody, I ask them if, like, you can shoot a video and, like, don't know FX or edit it, send me the clips, and I just do everything myself.
Nah, that's dope. So how long have you been started rapping?
Since I started rapping, like, 2020, but I ain't take it serious since, like, last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
2020, 2 years. Were you rapping before 2020, like, as a joke or anything like that? Or that 2020 was, like, the first time you ever even, like...
Like, 2020 is when I, like, really, like said, fuck it, like, I'm gonna go in the studio and I'm gonna, for me, like, start, like, making music.
Alright, so what was your passion before music, then?
Music.
Music?
Yeah.
You always been music?
Yeah.
So who did you grow up listening to?
I grew up listening to a lot of people. Like, from, I ain't gonna lie, from The Game, from Usher, from mad people. There's a mix.
Alright, so you like that old school vibe?
Type shit, yeah.
Okay. So, you know, New York is known for a lot of the old school hip-hop and stuff like that. Do you feel like the New York sound now represents New York drill? Or you feel like...
I feel like you kinda, yeah. Well,
because that's a lot of people's, like, little hate towards New York sound, the drill sound, because they say, like, oh, you guys took the drill away from Chicago, the beats from UK. It's not really your sound. A lot of people compare the New York sound to, like, only, like, let's say, like, 50 and, like, all them Fab and everything. But you think New York will ever go back to that sound?
Nah, because I feel like the more people start, like, making music, for me, the more different sounds you're going to hear from everybody. For me.
And you having the background listening to old school rappers and everything, how important is the lyrical element for you?
Really important. I try to, like, I ain't gonna lie, with my wordplay, I try to make sure that people can understand and it don't go over people's heads. Like, I want niggas to know what I'm talking about.
Alright. So how do you feel about, like, right now with people caring more about just catchiness than just, like, lyrics?
Shit. It don't matter for me. In order for people to like your shit, it has to rhyme and make sense.
Alright. And with so many drill rappers coming out and all that, why should people be tuned into you? You know, you say you have the lyrical ability and everything.
I mean,
what else do you have?
I really don't like focusing on drill because I like to switch it up. So it's me. Whenever I feel like for me, I want to do a drill song, I do it, or a slow song, I do that. For me, I don't.
The
stick
slow
to
songs for the girls, right?
Yeah, type shit. Or if I'm for
Not
me,
always.
not always, but
Not always. Just a pain, either some girl for girls or pain shit, right?
yeah, both.
And with the girl type songs, have you ever gotten in trouble by a girl?
Nah.
I have.
Glass.
Icy Casey.
Oh, I forgot.
Hey,
Yo, I forgot about
they heard the song, they called you like, yo, who this about? And all that.
Yo, that's crazy.
It's just like that.
Nah, that's
word.
mad funny.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you guys grew up with each other then?
And not really type shit.
But it's like,
We just been jacking the same shit like for a long time. So it's just, eventually we about to just meet heads eventually.
Okay.
We're fake know the same people.
So
before.
when you guys first met?
Like, I would say like 2020.
So in those 2 years, like when you guys first met, were you also rapping too?
yeah, he was.
So when you guys first met, it was just something like, when did that whole music element play for you guys? Like, all right, we gotta start linking up for music now.
We just started sewing each other's songs and shit. And he just like, yo, trying to go to the stool. I'm like, I bet. So we figured this.
Yeah, niggas.
Take each other's stool sessions type shit.
He used to be out, and then used to be us two sometimes. So like we just freestyle for me like all night, gangsta
Because I used to
freestyle.
work in the store type shit. So he used to just come by and shit.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you knowing his sound, it's been 2 years, and you knowing his sound, do you guys like, when you guys are in the studio, how do you guys criticize each other? Like, do you guys tell each other what it is? Like, oh, no, that bar was trash, I gotta do it again.
Nah, fact, because we don't really spit like trash bars. Like, if I don't fuck like something you say, I'll be like, yo, cuz, you probably gotta change that up a little bit. If you don't fuck with someone, I say, like, cuz, you probably
Alright.
switch this a little bit.
So no trash bars. All right, so I want to know, what's your best bar you ever spit?
So, my God, there's so much.
My best bar I ever spit.
Mhm.
Shit, damn. When I'm sober, be thinking too much. Sibling, then my vision go dumb. Took 30s, pulled the 10. Just be feeling my life need to end. I fuck with that.
All right.
OD.
How about you?
I feel like I got a good bit, but I feel like it's the new shit that I got right now. I feel like this shit is more confident. I said, go ahead and dumb shit, I got me a new line. But when I back at that douche vibe, I be doing these side like it's cool now, busting the face and I fucked up with makeup. I'm at your door like a chill up your witness. Stand on my P when I stand on my pivot. Had to go to that shit by my dolly. We had no breath for the rainy, me and cousin was back in the stories. I feel like that shit is real, so I feel like
That shit is
that
real.
shit spoke to me.
Right. And
Yo,
you said that was like not out. Is it out yet? No.
Nah.
So I just want to know, because every rapper always has the same thing. Why y'all always hold your best songs in the vault and never want to release it?
yo, that is. I mean,
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's the right momentum, I think, like, because we have heat in the track, like, just waiting.
Yeah.
It's just,
Every rapper always says that. I got the best songs, and everyone, us people that don't do music, they're like, people in their minds, like, if I have my best songs, I would just release it because I know it's the best song. But like for rappers, every rapper they say, I got the best, I don't even want to release it.
But they gotta understand, it's like a business too. Like, music is entertainment, but you gotta start, for me, monetizing off that entertainment. Like,
All right. So, knowing you guys for 2 years and all that, I want to know, you guys have a really close relationship, right? So for me, let's say Jay Racx, for me, he got a female with him, right? She a 10. She got a friend that's like a 4. And he calls you up and was like, yo, you want to take one for the team?
no, it's not me. I'm always taking. I'm ready to take one for the team. Just no. Niggas, no.
As a couple of niggas I caught, I take one for the team. I ain't gonna lie.
How people do they call you? Would you take one for the team for him?
Huh?
Nah.
Yeah, you said what?
You wouldn't take one for the team for him?
Yeah, of course. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, but if it's like a situation where for me, he like, yo, she doing too much, like for me, like move her somewhere away from us. Nah, of course, for me, I do like, I got you.
All right. So which borough do you guys feel like got the best bitches? Best looking bitches.
You know, I'm from the Bronx. I love my Spanish mommies.
Me too.
Oh my God, Queens bitches. I'm talking about the dark skin, Caribbean, Guyanese, Jamaican, Trinidadian.
The ones from the island.
The island bitches.
Oh man.
Bad island Queens bitches.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Dead
I love me some Spanish girls. Like, I got a little Spanish shorty right now, or whatever. Man,
What's y'all red flags in the girl?
asking for Brad, the first link.
stop right there. That's it. I'ma holla at you. Yo, what the fuck be wrong? Or fucking Nah, I ain't gonna lie. So for me, in the first link, for me, females like to get sneaky sometimes in the first link. When she hit you with the, for me, like, don't put the strap on. That's a red flag.
Oh.
That's a red flag. You have to get up out of there. Like, that's no.
Word.
Cause either she trying to trap you or
Word.
you may never know. Man, shit nasty out here.
It's evil world we live.
So in the drum music, right? There's always this infatuation of fucking an op dot. Would y'all ever do that?
I done did it a few times, a couple times.
Yeah, I don't know if that was an opt-out or not.
He was on the verge though. I mean, at the same time, it kind of was.
So where you guys grew up in the Bronx?
I grew up in Forest.
Okay.
Well, you feel me? I'm not from here. So when I moved to New York and stuff, I moved to Queens first. I lived there for like a year. Then I moved to the Bronx. I lived on 176, East Tremont type shit.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And one of the people you was close to, we was talking about off camera, the Mitchells. So how did you link up with the people in Mitch?
Oh, cause for me, like my little cousin, his name is X. He's from there and shit. So that's his hood.
Okay.
And then for me, niggas know him and his brother. For me, so there's like, yeah, for me. Then my little cousin had passed and shit. So the niggas started linking up and shit.
Okay. So who have you linked up from there that's like also rapping?
I'm about to get some shit with Jeff soon. Me and him about to get some shit. We about to get a song in soon.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, for me, yeah, be nothing but love. For me, both sides show nothing but love.
As you're taking your music more serious, you said you have a fake habit manager, EBK Rico.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to pull up multiple times. How did you build that relationship with him for the music side of him becoming your manager?
Cause he hit me up one day on the gram, and then he like, yo, he wanted to do a track, and I'm like, who is this nigga? Fuck it. Then we started chopping it up and shit more. Then I fake fuck with his vibe. So then we linked up at Plug Studios. And then we made our first song there. And after, for me, ever since then, we've been mad close. Like, for me, he done showed me love. I showed him love. We done looked out for each other, and for me, that's the bro.
What did you approach him to be like, yo, you want to fake manage me?
Type shit, yeah.
So
I just wouldn't said it like that, like, yo. I mean, I fake need help with this shit. Like, for me, I feel like I can't do this shit with my dolly. Like, you trying to, like, for me, help me and shit, I help you. We both get put on. Simple. On some bro shit.
That's what's up. All right, so we're in 2022. We're in the middle of the summer. Where's your summer track? Where's the summer anthem from you?
Damn.
Because every summer there's always that one song that blows up from the New York scene.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we working on it.
Last year was what, Gialis. I think the summer before that was like a Pop Smoke song, and before that was Big Drip. Every song comes from the summer.
Facts. Nah, yeah, niggas is working on that though.
Trying.
Facts, we working on that.
So how do you feel about when people try to label you? Because you just spoke earlier, Joe as a drill rapper, like, and not as an artist. Does that bother you?
A little bit, kind of, because a lot of people look at drill rappers as like the same. Everybody say the same shit. For me, have the same sound. I don't want to be compared to none of that.
All right.
I want to be different. For me, like, I want to like switch up the definition of drill.
Who do you feel like are the worst drill rappers?
The worst.
Damn, bro. Not gonna say no names.
I ain't.
No names?
Nah, no names.
I don't care about none of that shit. It's a couple of 7'4" niggas, couple of YG niggas.
Nah, EK the Uda, he's ass. Like, EK the Uda, 174, ass. Like,
No,
stop rapping, bro. Like,
me ain't hate
and Shichi Vato, like, please stop making the Max look bad. Like,
shit. Who else? It's a couple of niggas. Yeah, that's it. A couple of niggas.
So, with your music, are you, back to your music, you know, when you go to the studio, are you going there already freestyling, or you already have stuff written?
Both. Because sometimes I be having too much written, and then I don't be finishing it. So when I like go to the stool and for me, finish the part that's already done, I feel like when I like put my phone down and I be freestyle, I feel like it should come out way better.
Alright. How long was the longest studio session you ever had?
The longest, like 5 hours.
Alright. And what type of vibe do you like to have with the studio? Do you want everyone to be there? Do you want to go like only 2 people there?
Sometimes 2 or by myself. Or I don't really concentrate when I'm with a lot of people. It throws me off. Like when I'm by myself or when I'm with like 2 people, I could do a lot more than me.
Right. I mean, every studio session I've always been to, there's always mad heads. And with these rappers, they say they go by themselves. Like, how is it when you're by yourself?
It's
better, peaceful. You get
peaceful.
more done.
You get a lot of work done.
Like, you feel the whole space. Like, especially if they can allow you to smoke and stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
You in there like on vibe. Like, you feel like you like just finish the whole. You can. It's like even if it's a 2-hour session, you'll be surprised how many songs you get finished in a 2-hour session by yourself. Like,
Facts.
Alright. And then more about the future. When's the next single dropping? When's the next video dropping?
I just dropped some shit like 4 days ago. I'm about to drop another song, another video soon.
Like consistency.
Yeah, I just dropped my first video a couple days ago. So
Right. EBK Rico posted on his page, right?
yeah, I'm about to drop another one soon.
Alright. And then my last question, more about the future. What type of legacy do you want to have with the name Jay Racx? When people bring up Jay Racx, and he did this for the Bronx, where he's from, he did this for New York, what do you want people to know?
He that nigga. He that guy. Like, for me, I said.
Alright. And anything else you want to say before we go to the supporters and everyone that's watching you?
Man, everybody that fuck with my music, for me, I appreciate y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with y'all. For me, shout out to my boy J.O. For me, that hat. I fuck with you. That's my boy. He came on here one time.
Oh, my boy J.O.
Yeah, it's my boy. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to my boy. For me, my boy Honcho. Gangsta. Shout out to the bikes. Gangsta.
Alright, and where people can find you guys out on Instagram, SoundCloud, Apple Music, YouTube.
Jay Racx. JAYRACX.
Freezer Cash, FREEZA Cash.
Alright, thank you for coming through.